Good evening and welcome. This is Radhesham Paraki. Let us start today's topic, complex stresses. We will be studying some MCQs related to this topic. Till yesterday, we have completed the strength of materials, one most important topic, from where approx 4 to 5 questions will be coming in the exams. Basic properties and stresses. We have studied 130 plus MCQs of this topic. Now let us see about complex stresses. Question number 1. Bioaxial stress can be calculated by analytical method, graphical method. By the both method we can calculate. Next, Morse circle can be used to determine following stress on inclined surface: principal, tangential or maximum shear stress. All three can be calculated. Next question, a member is subjected to tensile force F and its normal cross section perpendicular to line of force is A. The resulting normal stress in an oblique plane inclined at theta degree to transverse plane will be what? P upon A cos square theta. Please remember, this is very interesting question. Next, for pure shear at a point, sum of normal stresses on two orthogonal planes is equal to 0. Principal plane are planes having no shear stress. For a 3D stress analysis, the stress diagram will be ellipse. Okay, a diameter of Morse circle is given by sigma 1 minus sigma 2. Okay, and if one principal plane is at 50 degree, other will exist at 140 degree. Next, for bioaxial stress, the maximum shear stress occurs on plane inclined at which of the following angle to the principal normal stress? 45 degree. Relation in tau xy and tau y axis, tau xy is equal to minus tau yx. Okay. Next, in Morse circle, center of circle from y axis is taken as sigma x plus sigma y upon 2. Right. Maximum shear stress in a body subjected to the two principal stress sigma x, sigma y, and shear stress tau xy is equal to under root sigma x minus sigma y upon 2 whole square plus tau xy square. Right. The extremities of any diameter on Morse circle represents normal and shear stress on a plane which are at 90 degree to each other. Next, normal stress on the planes of minimum shear stress in plane stress problem will be maximum. Morse circle is used to determine the stress on an oblique section of body subjected to direct stress in two mutually perpendicular directions. Correct. The direct stress in one plane along with simple shear stress. Correct. Direct stresses in two mutually perpendicular directions accompanied by a simple shear stress. All three are correct. A direct tensile stress on a specimen will induce a shear stress on a plane inclined at 45 degree to its own plane, half of tensile stress. Next, sum of normal stresses on any two mutually perpendicular planes are compared to sum of stresses sigma x and sigma y is on other plane same. Right. The plane of minimum shear stress will reference to principal planes are located at 0 degree Celsius. 0 degree. The principal stress in the case of pure shear will be equal to magnitude and opposite in nature. If an element of stressed body is in the state of pure shear with magnitude of shear stress at 80 Newton per mm square, then the principal stress at that element will be what? You can easily calculate sigma 1 is equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus under root sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau x square. So when you will put the value 80, it will come approx 80 Newton per mm square, because 80 square under root 80 square will be 80. The radius of Morse circle gives the value of maximum shear stress. Okay, they can ask about maximum shear, so you can calculate. You should calculate first radius, that will be the maximum shear stress. Next, the maximum principal stress theory is also known as Rankine's theory. The major and minor principal stress sigma 1 and sigma 2, maximum shear stress is given by sigma 1 minus sigma 2 divided by 2, which is equal to radius. Principal planes are separated by 90 degree. Find radius of Morse circle for given state of stresses where sigma y is given 5 megapascal, sigma x is given 10 megapascal. So 10 minus 5 by 2, it will come 2.5. Maximum principal stress theory was postulated by Rankine. Radius of Morse circle for strain analysis is given by strain analysis, not sigma x minus sigma y by 2. This is not for strain analysis. Okay, epsilon x minus epsilon y by 2. This is not. Y gamma maximum by 2. This is not. So none of these is here. Radius of Morse circle for strain analysis is none of these. Next, Next question. An axially loaded bar is subjected to a normal stress of 173 megapascal. The maximum shear stress in a bar will be what? It is very important question. Tau maximum is equal to sigma upon 2 sin 2 theta. So theta will be here 45. So it will come tau maximum will be sigma by 2. So 173 by 2 it will come 86.5 megapascal. Very easy question. Along the principal plane subjected to maximum principal stresses, no shear stress acts. Okay, and a body subjected to a direct tensile stress of 300 megapascal in one plane accompanied by a simple shear stress of 200 megapascal. The maximum normal stress will be what? Maximum normal stress will be 300 by 2 plus under root 300 by 2 plus 200 the whole square. So it will come approx 40 megapascal. Next, the major and minor principal stresses at a point are 4 megapascal and minus 4 megapascal respectively. The shear stress the maximum shear stress at that point in megapascal, simple. 4 minus 4, it will come sigma 1 minus sigma 2 equal to 2. So 4 minus cosec minus 4 minus plus 4 plus 4, 8 by 2 is 4. 4 answer will be here. Next, if Rankine's criteria is applied to failure of brittle material, then which of the following will be a necessary condition? Maximum principal stress. In a tensile test, the yield stress is 30 Newton per mm square. The octahedral shear stress at a point will be what? 10 under root 2 Newton per mm square, right? The OTC you can calculate root 2 by 3 sigma y. Okay. The cross section of a bar is subjected to a uniaxial tensile stress P. The tangential stress on a plane inclined at theta degree to the cross section of bar would be P sin 2 theta by 2. Please remember, this is very important question. Next, for a rectangular fabrication of width B, eccentricity of load should not be exceed B by 6. A rectangular block is subjected to normal shear stress. Normal stress on two orthogonal face 600 megapascal and 400 megapascal respect on same nature. What shall be maximum shear produced on a plane? Simple, sigma 1 minus sigma y by 2. So it will come 600 minus 400 by 2. It will come approx 100. Next, a stress element is subjected to tensile stress of 5 megapascal on both the principal planes. The radius of Mohr circle corresponding to this element will be what? 0. Sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2. So 5 minus 5 will be 0. Right? Some formula you need to remember, like in case of pure shear, sigma x plus sigma y is equal to sigma 1 plus sigma 2 is equal to 0. Another formula, sigma 1 is equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus under root sigma x minus sigma y by 2 ka whole square plus tau square. Okay. One formula, radius is equal to sigma x minus sigma y by 2. This is Mohr circle radius, right? Next, for maximum tensile stress, sigma is equal to sigma 1 plus sigma 2 by 2 plus minus under root sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2 ka whole square plus tau xy ka square, right? Maximum shear stress is equal to radius of Mohr circle, so that you can find easily. Tau is equal to sigma by 2 sin 2 theta, where theta is 45 degree. So if you will put, it will come sigma is equal to theta by sigma by 2, tau is equal to sigma by 2, it will come. One other formula, sigma maximum, we same, sigma 1 plus sigma 2 by 2 plus under root sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2 ka whole square plus tau square. When you will put the value, you will get the answer. Tau maximum is equal to sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2. And tau octahedral is equal to under root 2 by 3 sigma y. When you will put sigma y, you get the answer. So like this we have calculated. Tau is equal to P by 2 sin 2 theta is also a formula here. Okay. And so like this you can calculate easily. And tomorrow we will be studying the SFD and BMD shear force diagram and bending moment diagram, which is very important. 2 or 3 questions must be there in the exams. So thank you so much guys for being here with me. Have a nice time. Bye bye, take care.